Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Champions. We're back today after a little run of games I've done in between. Last time we met, Paris Saint-Germain beat us 2-0. Since then, ooh, you see greens in there, but when you know the real story, it's a lot less glamorous. All these three wins here, or two of them, sorry, are from the Europa League. In the league, we actually went 7 games without a win, so that was great. Most recently, though, in our last game just before this, Mariano came back and decided he actually wants to score now. We won 3-1. During which the time, Mariano, I've told him, criticised his level of form, and he didn't like that. And then he came to me and asked for my first team football, and I said, better score, because you haven't been scoring. And he liked that. So he's a confusing man. But he's back in the goals now. On the up, look at him go. 24-year-old Spanish striker, the advanced forward. Other than that, tactical wise, we've changed a little bit. No more Segundo Volante. It's not working. It wasn't working. So now we're playing the 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder in Thomas Partey. Last match, this match, Coric will be playing fullbacks on support rather than wing backs because I don't know, I'm just more comfortable with fullbacks and centre backs. Maybe some ball playing centre backs if I'm feeling risque for a back line of complete wing backs, but never just regular wing backs. I don't know what I was thinking. Traore and Memphis on the inside forwards. Fekir is playing. He's unhappy because he feels the club is underachieving. And we had a meeting, me and 4 my players, 2 of which I managed to convince it's your fault. 2 of which, Memphis and Fekir, didn't really like that. Apparently, they're not underperforming, is what they're telling me, but we'll find out. Mariano back up top, though. Hopefully he gets some goals. You'll notice here, Willem Goebbels, the 16-year-old, has 4 goals. He's actually been starting a few recently, improving very quickly. 16 years old, driven. His determination's 18 now because we got him tutored by Mariano himself. His determination is shot up. He's driven now. He's ready to go for it. He is a superstar. If you can sign him, do it as soon as possible in your game. 2 goals in 4 starts in the league, and 2 goals in the Europa League. Look at that. 4 overall then. So good start to his career. Lovely. What's happened with Gonzalez? He's here. No goals yet. No goals yet. Anyway, today we are playing Odd in the Europa League and Saint Etienne in the league. Hopefully we can get a couple of wins, keep this form going. This most recent form where 2 out of 3 games have been a win, rather than back here where we drew some really winnable games. Obviously Monaco on another day, a 0-0 draw. I'll take it every day because they are currently top of the league, undefeated. Oh, actually no, they've lost a game now. That was recent. I missed that. Anyway, we're 11th, so we need to up the Ziggural lickety split. References. Let's play the first game, shall we? Odd up first. We've been told to watch out for Risky. Apparently he's a little risky. Playing up against him, couldn't pass up the opportunity. So here we go then. Team talk. Come on, lads. Show me what you can do to keep our run going. 3 of them are fucking ecstatic. Let's get some individual talks going. A lot more. Yes, 2 more. Ecstatic. Let's do this. 4 minutes in, nearly 5 minutes in now. We've collected the ball through Gomez. Him and Yanga and Biwa are making a partnership for themselves. 2 defenders are obviously more known from the team. Ferry now through to Mariano. He's missed that one, hasn't he? That's a good sign. Another free kick. Just a minute later, Memphis gets on the edge of the area into Ferry, and he's buried that. He's offside. It's a shame. He missed the Ferry. That was a shame for Ferry. He's been asking for more first team football, so I'm going to give him a few more starts because he's actually him and Ndombele really should be rotating more in this new box to box midfielder role I've got them going in. He was the backup Segundo Volante, of course, first of all, as we go close, but now the box to box. Free kick, building from the back, Tete to Coric. Had a few chances here so far. It's forward towards Traore, not the best. And I've just realised I should get some match stats. I really love match stats. And of course, there's one of those highlights where it's just going to be a corner because the goalkeeper tipped it around the post unnecessarily. So we're actually going to You know. Oh, apparently it was a chance. But yes, too many of those, Football Manager. It's with us again in the midfield. Ferry looking forward. There's Coric. Coric out to Traore. Traore on the left-hand side. He's got a runner very wide, but he's got Mariano through the centre. It's a double slide tackle and it's fallen to Memphis, who's gone round another tackle. It's fallen to Ferry. And they're oh my goodness, what's happened? What a beautiful goal. But the lead up to it was, let's say, fortunate. Ridiculous goal. Let's see it here in the director cam. Ferry through to Mariano. He gets slide tackled once. It's slide tackled twice. It falls to Memphis, who gives his man a little shimmy. It bounces off somebody's face, and Ferry absolutely launches it into the far corner. Brilliant. The throw in late in the first half. Tete down to Coric. You may notice there, yeah, Tete is playing. He's actually been a lot more in the team recently because of some, well, apparently 3 yellow cards in 10 games as we score. Just to let you know, Mariano. 3 yellow cards in 10 games. 3 yellow cards in 10 games in the French league will get you a suspension for a match. As we watch this goal by Mariano, really nice ball, I think here, by Ferry. No, it's by Memphis. Memphis. A little shimmy, and it's in the bottom corner. Good finish by Mariano. He's coming back into it now. So yes, what I was actually trying to get across was that what do you call it? Yes, Raphael's injured. That's why Tete's playing. Also, yellow cards happen. Yes, everything. We've been quite good, haven't we? Keep it going. Yes. Assistant, they look ready to walk through walls. Such is the atmosphere in the team. What a bunch of... These are my boys. All of them looking complacent. But they're ready to walk through walls, and that's all I could ever ask for. Let's get on with the second half. So he's just getting some form, and he's out. Goebbels steps in, but that's a blow. That's a blow. Is that? I hope it's nothing long term, really. I'm actually going to look to bring Bertrand Traore off. Get Fekir out there for the last half an hour or so. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Traore's not been that great, and I think we could do a little bit more. 73 minutes in now. It's one of the first highlights of the second half. It's a really long, good ball out to Mendy, and it's into the middle. Sendberg hits it away, and it's cleared even further. Up to Tete, who gives it to Party. Party to Ferry. Good ball forward. Memphis can get onto that, and he finishes it well. 3-0. That should be game, set, match, my friends. Game, set, match. Here it is again. Tete gives it to Party. Party sideways to Ferry. Ferry with one sweeping ball that he knows Memphis is going to get to first. Beautiful goal. Yeah, I think we found a bit of form now. I said that, and there's immediately a highlight from the kickoff. So hopefully we found our form now, everybody. Let's just concentrate, eh? Concentrate, lads. Concentrate. Hussein gives it to... Oh, Tete's cleared it. It's fine. Back to Rudd. Samuelson to Nortvel. It's a long ball forward, and Mendy's left it for whatever reason, and it's ended in a goal. So, complacency will be met with immediate change. There we go. I've told him to concentrate. Assist by Riku Risky. His name's Riku Risky. Just to add, Horgan scores. Is that Riku Risky? Now he's got our name. Oh, Risky's at the back post, and he gives it to Horgan. Great little touch by Risky. 3-1, and hopefully we don't concede more. 83rd or 84th minute now. Coric and Fekir, they're playing around nicely again. Ferry, can he find another pass? Gives it back up to Memphis, who has a go and makes Rosbach fall on his Rosbach. Unnecessary. Will the corner come to anything? No, not yet. Ferry, any furthers on that? Memphis, anything on that? Party? Anybody got anything to do about that? No, we're just gonna have a shot in the crowd bodies. And we still going? We're still doing it, okay. And it's easy for Rosbach this time when it's Ross front. Marcel with a throw. Obviously on for Mendy. Gobbles. I can't really decide what to call him. Maybe I'll call him Turkey for Gobbles or something. That's unnecessary, really, isn't it? But here it is. Back with Lopez. 86.5 minutes played. I'd rather not give the game away at this point. Vaj Nielsen, whose name is Vaj, Risky. I'm making fun of too many people's names today. It's not good. I'll leave them to it. Look at them. They're actually opening us up there. That's a chance. I know I said concentrate not too long ago, but tighten up. Throw in Marçal on the left-hand side. Gives it to Goebbels forwards from Coric. It's just the end of game highlight, isn't it? Full time. We've won. 3-1. We've beaten Odd there. Good stuff. Let's. They're not paying full attention to what I say. Well done, everybody. That's what I'm going to shout at them at the top of my lungs. And then always, you find you're above 8s, and then you go. You impressed me. And then they're extremely delighted. They love it. Absolutely love it. Anyway, poor Mariano. Let's leave. And that sees us through to the first knockout round in the Europa League. Let's actually have a closer look at that table. 10 points, 2 games to go. So another win will secure first place as well. But as it stands, we're already through with no losses. I'm a European god of the Europa League so far in a really easy group. European god! These two competitions don't start till next year, the French Cup. The 9th round we enter. Is that next year? It is next year. This one's... oh, wow! No, I've just realised what's happened. For some reason, my preferences have the dates set the wrong way around. I was looking at the American dates. Bloody hell. There we go. It starts in January, like the FA Cup. It's not stupid. Sorry, France. I'm stupid. Also, Mariano's out for 3 to 4 weeks because he's twisted his ankle when kicking the ball. So he's on the table now. That'll be great. So here's the team we're going with today then. Lopez in goal. The back line stays the same. Mendy, Gomez, Younger and Biwatete. Ndombele comes in at defensive mid today as Partey is suspended for probably the yellow cards he's getting. Ferry keeps his spot in box to midfielder. Grenier comes in for Coric in his advanced playmaker attacking role. Memphis and Fekir on the inside forwards. And Goebbels starts up front due to the injury to Mariano, with Walter Gonzalez on the bench. And Traore can play up front as well if needs be. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can do against AS Saint Etienne. Apparently it's a rivalry, a local rivalry. So let's go and hit them with a bus. I've told them to pick up. I've told them to pick up where they left off last time out. We go into the game then. Tunnel interview. It's Derby Day. How much do I look forward to taking on my local rivals? Look forward to them. Put on a show. I've got a great team. Yes. Poor form. I wouldn't say that. It's going to be scrappy. Yes, that's what I'll say. Lower their expectations of Saint Etienne. It's a very green stadium. As we get into the game, it's Theopal Catherine with a free kick to Hamouma, and it's Harani, Pajot, Hamura, tackled by Mendy. It doesn't matter anymore. Goebbels is on it. He's got men around him, but he gets back to Memphis, who can pass to Ferry. Ferry should look to take it forward, gives it to Grenier, gives it back out to Memphis. These three staying in a relatively good triangle until they decided to just mess it all up. Diose through to Mendy, who clears it up. Can he clear it up better? He does a little bit. It's pumped forwards, and Perrin. Is there any highlight at the end of this? I hope it's not to them, because that would be annoying. Our league form, as I mentioned, hasn't been good. I don't know what's been going wrong in the league, but just shit like this, really. I just really don't like the French league. It's really annoying. I thought a couple of teams were meant to walk over this league, but so far it's been one of the most annoying leagues I've ever played in, where teams suddenly fancy beating me. Yeah, bastards. Okay, other than that goal, we've seen nothing of the first half, and our players have just been god awful. Look at, that is awful. Show me something else. Don't look stressed, Ferry. I know you're the best on the 6.8, but that's nothing. That's shit. Ferry. No, I'm not going to say anything to you. Just piss off. Mbengu, Hernani to Dios, the scorer of the goal there, in field, forward to Remy Cabella, who we all remember wasn't that great at Newcastle, so of course he'll help set up a glorious chance for them here. Great. Okay, we've collected it in the midfield. Ferry over to Fekir. Fekir, who thinks we're underachieving and doesn't think it's his fault or any of the players' fault. Grenier Now, looks for a ball. Out to Mendy. Mendy to Grenier. Grenier across field to Fekir. He's got a runner on his right. He's got a runner on his... Back to Younger and Biwa. He's got the runner on his right. It's Tete. Here he is. Into Grenier. Grenier looking to make something happen to Fekir. He's got a runner on his right. Here's Grenier. Gets it forward to Goebbels. Goebbels. Oh, he's got another chance. Oh, fuck off, goalkeeper. It's come back into Fekir. It's into Ferry. Ferry. It's Memphis. It's got a bit of space. That's awful. What are you doing? What are you doing? So throw in, and Tete will take it to Grenier. Heads it down to Fekir. Fekir moves into centre with Ferry. And what is that pass? What on earth is that pass? Cabela to Diose, to Dioni, and should be 2. We need something to change. I'm going to bring on Gonzalez. What else do we do here? Really bad performances across the field. Marcel's going to come on. And that's it for now. We're going to ask Fekir to push on a bit, actually, as well. Hopefully try and get something out of this game. I just can't... What are we doing? I'm going to make my third change now. Traore's on for Memphis. Not natural as an inside forward on that side, so we're going to put him as more of a winger on support, and hopefully want something out of this game. What are we doing at this point in time? Let's lower the tempo a bit, see if we can actually keep the ball a bit. It's 88 minutes. Nothing's happening. What are we doing? We have to go overload. I've just lost the plot. There it is. It's full time. 1-0 to Saint Etienne. Just awful, awful, awful across the pitch. How are you getting 7s? You've done nothing all game. Nobody's done anything worth talking about. I'm not enjoying France. I might have to have a look and see if there's any jobs. See if we can get out of France before and come back later. Because I'm really not enjoying Lyon very much. They're just such an inconsistent bunch of pricks. And on that note, we'll meet back. I don't know. The cup game. Maybe it'll be nice to us. Amiens and a cup game. Let's do it. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.